Okay, hello, you're welcome to my channel. Now right here, we want to solve the integral of these power functions. We have x to the power 6 and here we just have square root of x. Now here, to solve the integral of this is just a power function is x to the power 6, where 6 is just an integer and 6 is not equal to -1. This is the reason why I'm saying that, right? So when you have to integrate, you say find the integral of x to some power n. As x is the variable of integration, all you need to do is to say, okay, x. Unlike differentiation where you subtract 1 from the power, here you're going to add 1 to the power, n plus 1 divided by the result, n plus 1. So when you have x to some power n, okay, where n is not equal to -1, then you can go ahead and say that the integral of that is going to become x raised to the power of that n. You add 1 to that, divided by n plus 1. So the power and the denominator are going to be the same before simplification. So we just apply that right here and right here, and we are done, right? Okay, so pretty much quick. We're going to just go ahead and say, applying the power rule, this is it. N plus 1 divided by n plus 1. We're just going to have x raised to the power of 6 plus 1 divided by 6 plus 1. And that's it, alright? And from here, we can just have it to be, we can go ahead and simplify this. We have x raised to the power of 6 plus 1 is just 7, and at the bottom we just have 7. So I can rewrite it as this, alright? And we add your plus c, and we are done. Always endeavor to add plus c, which shows an arbitrary constant. It is just like that. So like this is the integral of x to the power 6. And over to this one right here, in the integrand, you know, the function inside the integration sign, we have x square root of x, which is something as saying x to the power 1 over 2. Like this, alright? So I'm going to rewrite this as this. Okay, great. So this is just x raised to the power 1 over 2, and the power 1 over 2 is not equal to -1, so you can make use of this formula. Just go ahead and add 1 to the power and divide the result. Okay, so we have it x raised to the power 1 over 2. You add 1 to the power, divided by 1 over 2, you add 1 like this. Remember the power and the denominator must be the same before simplification. So here you just have, well, 1 over 2 plus 1, just like saying half plus 1 is going to be 1.5, that's 1.5. That is the same thing as saying 3 over 2 as the power. So we have 3 over 2 as the power, and the denominator we still have 3 over 2. And this right here is division of fractions. We can just take the reciprocal of the denominator. We're going to have 2 over 3, and we multiply that, and the result is going to become 2x raised to the power of 3 over 2 divided by 3. Like this, we are done. Just add a plus c. Or better still, you can change this to square root. On notation, you have 2 times, this is the square root of x to the 3rd power divided by 3 and plus c. Well, any of these is the antiderivative of this function. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to this channel.